Shout out to Diego, shout out to my brother M-A-Z-E, Revenge. Yeah, Versace, I'll lick down a hater cause I ain't Gianni. Who that? If my kids want a bike, well it's only right I'll bring back a Ferrari, I bet. You didn't know that the 20 gold chains round my neck, I could swap them for property. I swap that shit, cause when you skip jail and splash money in Mayfair, that's real life, man.
2:41 p.m.
Wannabe.
Big Brother has a big announcement for the housemates.
This is Big Brother.
So,
Last night, Dappy and Liz were freed from their handcuffs, but were told that as a result, they will automatically face eviction. Housemates were also told that a further 2 pairs of celebrities would join them in facing eviction. These will be decided in a series of tasks over the next 2 days.
Right.
The winners of these tasks will win the keys to their handcuffs. However, unlike Dappy and Liz, freedom will now mean immunity from the next eviction. The first of these tasks will take place now.
Right.
Housemates must build a tower of blocks which reflect their fame. For each block they choose, they must tell a story which applies to the phrase on the block.
I've had all of these.
When the towers are finished, they'll decide among themselves who is the most deserving of their celebrity status, based on the stories revealed.
This all looks about me.
The winners will not only be unchained, but will also be immune from the first eviction. First up is Jasmine, with the subject of her famous feud.
I may have punched someone named Lindsay Lohan.
oh, did you?
Oh, I love her.
Who?
Why'd you punch her?
She was just being really, really nasty, and she's calling me all kinds of crazy names over a boy, and she was just like, wouldn't stop. I backhanded her. I tried to say that I didn't do it, and then they checked the cameras.
Oh, that's not
CCTV.
But she deserved it. I just backhanded. I mean, she had it coming.
Did we clap that or not?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to get rid of that.
It's all right.
Well, I've had many problems because I stopped working after my husband died, and it kind of went into a downward spiral. And this time, last week, I was on benefit. So when I got this particular show, as we all know, the money helps. But it was also a way for me to get back onto a straight and narrow at the beginning of a new year. So hopefully it works.
Yeah! That's the best one yet.
My famous feud happened when I wrote a piece about Rihanna, and she was posting pictures of herself smoking substances she shouldn't. And I wrote a very strident piece saying that she's a bad role model. And then the next day she wrote on Instagram that I am a menopausal mess. And it went all around the world, it went all around America. So I'm quite glad she's not in here this afternoon.
1992, I lost my first heavyweight championship fight. This is a guy named Reddy Big Daddy Bo. But I was getting ready to build a house. How in the world I'm gonna pay for this house? The following year, I had to fight him, and I gambled on that bet.
Wow.
And I beat it. That mansion that I wanted to buy, I paid cash $20 million. There it is.
Well, good night, all.
Celebrity relationships. Actually, had the most breakups on Made in Chelsea, more than Spencer, bizarrely. My second breakup, I really, really was upset. The fact I could sit there and see this breakup for the rest of my life. And I looked at Twitter and I was waiting for, and it was just the fact that I had a fake tan streak down my face. And everyone was like, oh, fake tan, instead of being like, oh, Ollie, it was a fake tan streak down your face. So.
I released a record, my first solo single, midweek. It was at number 3, number 4. I'm gonna have to do something. I saw this thing on the internet with Ashton from JLS and Chris Brown, and they had their bits hanging up. Now, I was thinking, them lot ain't packing too tough, so... So what did I do? I took a picture of the baby's arm holding the apple. It went in every newspaper, magazine. And by Sunday, I was #1 by miles.
When I was a boy dancer and I did Western shows, I was in a show called Pal Joey. I got friendly with a young lady who took a great shine to me. And she would come to the show and watch me. And she almost stalked me. And we went out and became great friends. And her name was Joan Collins.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She always says to me, remember Pal Joey? And I went, oh yes, I do.
I was on holiday and I was doing set-up pack pictures and they said to me, go on a nudist beach, the pictures will sell. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it, I'll do it. So I was like striding around on a nudist beach just to make press. And it worked.
My career as a writer is all about controversy, I think, and it's saying the unsayable. I'm most well known for this, I think. And mainly I'm controversial about mums, children, people who eat meat, and Holly Willoughby, which caused Philip Schofield to tell me off on telly. And he tweeted about me and he said that I'm unhinged.
What's wrong with Holly Willoughby?
Well, Holly Willoughby, I was talking about airbrushing, not wearing makeup, being perfect. So generally being controversial has made me red, I suppose.
How are you going to be about us, the group?
What are you going to write when you come out?
Whatever sells, really, I suppose.
No, it's what I believe in. I don't write stuff.
But if it's not controversial, you won't write it, right?
No.
Okay.
And why do you feel it's your job to be sorry, this is like a big thing, but why do you feel it's your job to be controversial?
Well, because
are you not a good enough journalist
you can't
to write
just
things
write about a
without
subject
being
and have no
journal-
opinions about it, and you can't. I don't write about subjects that I don't care about.
But you don't care about how much it might be hurting the personality you are talking about.
Exactly.
That doesn't
but
worry you.
I never really attack people personally. I actually said in the piece about Holly that she was a goddess.
Okay, my life has always been in excess. I've never really wanted one of anything. And I've always drank to what my job had allowed me to do. And eventually I found myself falling foul of the old Colombian marching powder. And I didn't quite know what to do, because every time you want to pack it up, you have another snort of it and you feel better. So it's crazy, you didn't know what to do. So I had to make a really, really difficult choice. Well, the choice was made for me, really. I crawled from the pub to my ex-wife's bed and said, look, if you don't help me now, I'm gonna die.
Wow.
And she took me to somewhere, and I met up with a guy, and it was me, a guy, a few other people, and a Bible. And although I still drink a lot, I drink in a different way now. But the one thing I never did, and it got me over, thank God, and I thank God every day, that I don't go near any of the strong drugs, if you know what I mean. And I never went down that rocky road. And there's only one thing that saved me from that, and that's not my willpower, because I haven't got any. And you know what the answer to that is. That was some God, some higher power. Something said, take that, you're dead. And so those people, and with the help of God and love of people, it helped overcome the demons. And the funny thing was, no one really knew on my television career and on stage that I had any of them demons. Inside, I was dying.
Wow.
With the task over, it's now down to the housemates to decide which pair should be freed and win immunity.
Well, I know who I'm going to vote for.
Yeah, same here.
Go on then. Who?
Jim and Linda.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we say Jim and Linda as well. Yeah, we say Jim.
Thank you.
I'm going to make it easy and say Jim and Linda, and you've won.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And we'll do the same.
Yeah, we'll do the same.
Thank you.
Cool. Jim and Linda.
Oh my God, I'm quite emotional about that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As they have chosen Jim and Linda, they are now both immune from the next eviction. 5:53 p.m. Dappy has the upcoming eviction on his mind.
Bye. Bye, big brother. I'm going. You know what I mean, innit? I know you know what I mean. You know I could be going home on Monday. It's cool, Uncle boy. Quickly get my license, get my Lambo out. I'll be zinging. But the whole point was I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay and entertain you mofos. Oh.
(10:34 p.m. Sam and Jasmine are discussing their sleeping arrangements.
Poor Linda. Linda, she's got a sore throat. She's got a sore throat. She'll share bed with Jim. Maybe we can do something to relieve Jim and Linda, because let's think about it. Dappy doesn't need that bed all to himself. Why doesn't Dappy sleep?
They're chained together. Oh no, they're not.
They're not.
Well, then we should talk to Dappy and see if he'll switch out.
Unless I sleep with Linda, Jim sleeps on his own, and you get in with Daps.
I'll do that. I'll do whatever. We can do that.
You and Dap can have a little spoon.
Get a little pee-pee poking.
Yeah. I know you're up for that.
Well, I mean, I'll sleep with any of them.
Dappy! Change your plan! You're sleeping with me, boo!
Dappy is working out.
Dappy.
And you'd think...
I love him so much.
He's
just such a sweetheart. I don't want him to go. I really don't. I'd be so sad if he does. Because he don't deserve to go out first at all.
Well, we might be up against him, babes.
Yeah, it's true. But then I feel bad for...
Liz. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm like up for bad for, wasn't I?
Kept doing that all the time.
Yeah, but she don't engage with anything, she just stands there looking.
I know, but I think it's because... Is she deaf?
Oh.
She's fully deaf, I think. She lip reads.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, babes. She can't... Well, I think she can hear, but not very well.
Yeah, self-esteem's really low, bless her.
I know.
Liz is sharing her thoughts on the day with Big Brother.
Hello, Liz.
Hello.
What do you think housemates thought of your stories?
I guess if they read my newspaper, they probably know them, because it's nothing I've not written about. But I guess if they hadn't, they'd probably be quite surprised that beneath my sort of calm exterior, there's so much sort of turmoil and conflict and doubt and pain and sadness. They all seem quite confident people they've had challenges, but they're quite happy in themselves, which is why they then put themselves out there to be pop stars or singers or comedians. I'm not very extrovert. I prefer to ask questions and observe people.
Liz, you and Dappy were the first housemates to be put up for eviction. How are you feeling about the pending eviction?
It's fine for me. I think for Dappy, he'd rather stay in. He wants to be here the whole 3 weeks. He wants people to like him and love him, and yeah. So I feel sorry for him, really, not me. I think he feels I'm like an anchor and I'm weighing him down. He'd probably take it much more to heart than I would, because I've had a lifetime of disappointments and he probably hasn't had that many yet.
As more housemates receive immunity, what do you think of your and Dappy's chances of staying?
Well, who's left? Evander, Louisa, Lee, Lionel. You see, none of those I think will get voted out before me. So I think it will be me and the poor collie puppy.
Dappy has made a big impression on Ollie.
One of the biggest chat shows in England is Alan Carr's Chatty Man.
Yeah.
And the second to last time I was on it, they sat there and Alan was like, okay, so we want to show you something, whatever like that. And they put a picture of Dappy's knob on the screen.
They didn't.
Was it erect or flaccid?
It was just spectacular, and we literally had...
Bieber
was on it, and
was it limp?
Bieber was there. So Bieber's seen your knob.
Yes.
Anyway, and seriously, you are packing some meat.
Love you, brother.
No, you grew it.
Wait, was it limp when you took the picture? Or was it a little erect? Just a little chubby.
He had a semi. Don't even think about it.
Listen, a semi is supposed to be kind of like, it was hanging down between my legs. It can't have been a semi. It was hanging in between my legs.
Dappy.
How big is it?
I would have seen, if that wasn't a semi,
like
I would have seen it through your trousers by now.
Bigger than this? Bigger than that? Bigger than that?
On a normal.
No, like hard.
Babe, get back up.
Ew! What do you do with that?
What is that? What am I listening to?
How come every time I sit out here I'm talking about wieners somehow?
I heard Leonardo DiCaprio is the biggest in Hollywood. That's what I heard.
Wow. I wouldn't even know.
I've never heard that.
It's not true.
2:19 a.m. After an eventful day, it's bedtime for the housemates. As they are uncuffed and can choose where they sleep, Dappy is sharing with Jasmine. Lee and Casey are spooning.
Told you. No, Sammy. Oh, yeah.
Yo, king of the jungle, hard as can be. I dare you to let your chick party with me. I'm Tarzan and I'm hung like a tree. Imagine if your newborn pops out looking exactly like moi. Baton Arbor on the real, tell her get her own pampers, cause I be on a tour bus getting pampered. I heard Simon Cowell thinks I'm a little wanker, and I'm getting on his tits like cancer. And I don't wanna start mentioning names. Where they all now, they're bankrupt. Joe McElderry, I stand up. Alexandra, pull your socks up. Wear your hits like you ain't no winner. I feel bad cause your voice is amazing, but your career's getting raped by a mason.